Right, hello, welcome to my new video. Just like to say a bit of a face-to-face today, make a bit of a change. Yeah, couple of things. Thanks for all my subscribers, new ones and old ones. It's climbing steadily, and thank you very much for that, and some great comments coming through. I appreciate that very much. Right, what I was going to say is a bit of a how can I say, I'm going to ask your advice, all my subscribers. See what you think. Now, I think it was last week that crap old Nick and David Hyde did the Dinky Transporter. Now, I've got one of these, and I want your advice whether I should restore it or not, because this is a 6 rivet version. If you have a look, see, look, got the 6 rivets on it. It's in good shape. All the axles are all there. All the tyres are on it. I mean, yeah, it's play worn, don't get me wrong. Yeah, you can see that. But if this is like, I don't know, I dare say a rarity, or something which I would, if I restored it, I would basically ruin it in respects of its collectability. So it was a case of, I'd like to have your advice. It's got the brown top, brown underneath, everything works. So yeah, I have the ramp for it, but the ramp is in bad shape. I'm not that bothered about that, but I didn't want to restore this and, like I say, lose its collectability. I am not personally a collector. You know, I just restore knackered old dinkies and corgis and so on because I like doing it. So I'm not a collector per se, but I would hate to do something like this and ruin it when I can get a 4 version and do that instead. So advice please on your on the comments below. Thank you very much. And onwards and upwards to this video. I hope you enjoy it. I'm just tweaking and fiddling around with camera angles and format really. Because some of my videos, yes, I do. I yap on and I go on and stuff like this. It's only because I'm trying to show newcomers, you know, exactly what to do, or how I do things anyway, and they might pick something up along the way. So apologies if for you, some of you old hands, it drags on a bit. This next video doesn't drag on. I've made it as short as I think it could do it, without taking, you know, just here it is. Is it stripped? Is it finished? You know, see what you think, and basically enjoy the video. And it's nice to see you face to face. I might do a few more face to faces. We'll see how we get on. Okay, so enjoy the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now. Hello, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to a brand new video. This time we're playing with a Corgi Toys Sunbeam Imp, Hillman Sunbeam Imp, I think it's what it's called. No headlights, blue lights missing, no tyres, scratched up paint. This is what we're playing with today. So we'll get it off and we'll have a look. Right, here we go. This is it. As you can see, the dual headlights are missing, and it is a Sunbeam Imp, this one. Got the lifted rear window. I've had to put this in myself because this was missing, and I've got another Corgi, and it's a bog standard Hillman Imp, and that was in a bad way, so I've just nicked the rear screen out of that to put in this. Yep, so here we go. Not much to it, pretty basic. I've already drilled out the bottom, so I'll have a quick look inside. Take that off. This is the interior. It's got a funny suspension on this. If you have a look, it's folded over, and that acts as a suspension. 9 times out of 10 these are broken, there and there. It has a seat which can be, I'll drop that in there, you'll see quickly. Yeah, the seat can fold forward or back. That's that. And the rear suspension is attached to the chassis in the same format, folded over like that. This was cracked, I've repaired that. So front axles, this has got the small tyres, I think they're the 12mm tyres. So I'm going to pull this off and get it in the stripper. Get the screen out. I think the screen's already out. Says it is out. I know it's out. But yeah, anyway, the screen comes out. There's no rivet in there because it's got the police thing held it in place. Okay, so we'll get this in the stripper and see what we got. Catch you in a minute. Right, caustic soda time. She's in there. Put the drop of that in. I'm holding the camera, I'm standing up actually today. So I'm not going to put any more than that in. Let's see how it gets on. It seems to be coming off. Right. Fizzing on the way there, look. Coming off. Right. Leave that there to fizz away for a minute or two, and then we'll get it out and clean it up. Right, we're up to the masking stage now. This is the blue, we're going to use it. That's on, painted. Now this sunbeam imp was white across there, windscreen pillars, and halfway down the door to that line along there. So it's that across the top, down the side. So we're part way masking that. It's not easy trying to get around that window pillar and that door curve, as you see. But yeah, this is the white. So we're going to get that done now, finish that off, and we'll spray it white. Got to fill all this in yet. So just leave the door pillars that. Okay. So we'll get back to you when I finish that off. We've got some white down. Right, detail painting. That's all lacquered now. Come out quite nice, smooth, no bleed off. Getting the shape round door handles there was a bit of a pain around that door pillar because it comes down to the end of the pillar and then curves around by the door jamb. So, right, I'm going to do some, I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, I'm going to do some bumper chroming. Okay. Got a tasty old brush. Got my paint. Let's crack on. I'm hoping you can see what I'm doing here. I'll get my hands in the way. Again. Make sure the brush is nice and mobile. We'll crack on. Get the old bumpers. Sweeping across there. Get that done. Nice and smooth. I'm going to get need to soak this brush. I think I've got some brush restorer somewhere, because you can clean your brushes but you can't really give them a real deep clean, so it's nice to get some restorer and give them a good deep clean. These aren't big fat chunky bumpers on here, so I'm not going to go too mad. What the plan is, we'll do these chrome work and then we'll put the dual headlights in, put them back in. So that'll be the next job after this one. And in fact, I'll tell you what, I'll take it off here. It's dry enough for me to handle now. I learned my lesson in the past, touching it too early. When it's been, after it's been lacquered, you tend to get your fingerprints in them. So just run that round there like that. I think I'm trying to keep it in shot, but it's not the easiest thing to do. Hopefully not get my head in the way. There we go. I don't know if any of you are old enough to remember the human imp on the roads. I remember them. My sister's, one of my sister's boyfriends, he had a yellow one. Quite a nice little thing. Bit noisy. Yeah, he had a yellow one. There you go. Around there. Just a tag on that corner. That's it. That's it. Right, okay, okie dokie. Let's see that. Let's do the back one. How long they can, yeah, a light engine in these, apparently you could lift one out yourself. Once it's unbolted, you can lift it up out, because I think they're very, very light engines in these. I've never owned one myself. I have been in one, been driven around years ago, when you could buy them for a few pounds. Because when I passed my test in the early 70s, all these cars, 60s cars and that, were fairly cheap to buy. And we got paid, me and the boys, we used to go out, buy a cheap old banger for the weekend, drive down to the coast, hopefully it would make it, and get back, and that'll be it. It'll be shot then, because we didn't actually treat it fairly. So I live about, I don't know, just over an hour from the coast. Yeah. Them's were the days. Young and carefree, didn't give a monkeys. All good fun. Right. I'm sure we've all got fantastic stories to tell. Right. Okay, that's all you're going to see. Okay. I'm going to finish off the chroming, put the dual headlights in, and I'll cut back in. Okay, then. Assembly time. Assembly. Right, got a little man in. I nicked him from another model. He didn't have a driver in, and I see on the images they have drivers in, so I've nicked him. Suspension unit. Like I said to you before, they crack across there and break. So what I've done with this one is it looks a bit scruffy, but it does work. I just got a hot screwdriver on it and melted them together. That seems to work. Got my little blue light. I made this out a bit of an LED thing. It's not great, but it works. window units all cleaned up. Got the police stickers on the side. Got the dual headlights in, indicators on the back there. So that's all ready to go. So all ready to assemble. So I think the first thing we'll do, I've attached the back window. Ah, there it is. I'll say this is a bit iffy. This has got two little hooks on there. They've got to go through there and hold in. It's very difficult to do this while it's in place. So what I'm going to do is like that. I think that's the right way around. Yeah, that's facing outside, yeah. Doesn't really need to glue that in the... Let's get this crap out of the way for a minute. Glue this in here. Bit of super duper in there. Hopefully we'll get that right. So put a bit of super duper in. Hang on, we're blocked. We are blocked. Right, let's try again. There we go, that's it, we're in. Some around there. But carefully put this with tweezers. Feed this through the back. You know, got stuck. Oh, my tweezers. You know, would you believe that? Right in between there. That's it. Got it out. Try and get that in there. Get that glued in there. Hope you can see what I'm doing here. Yeah, that seems all right. We'll leave that set up for a minute or two. Right, window unit. We'll get that in. A bit more around there. Just a smidge around there. We'll drop this in. That's it. Now she's gone. Drop that in there. Right, we're getting there, boys and girls. We're getting there. This is going to be a bit... yeah, I've done the wheels. They're quite nice. I think the best way to do this, yeah. Drop more super. Just a little bit round there. Put the light in. And what I've done with the light, I haven't made it so it sticks out like a Belisha bloody beacon, because some of these, on the toy ones, they look really out of scale. So I'll just put that in there like that so it looks more scale, I think anyway. So I'm going to leave that for a second or two, because I don't want that to when I'm putting the chassis back on, put it on its roof and knock that out. So I'll give that a minute. Right, okay. Alright, what's next? The interior, I think. This back seat drops in. Make sure you get it the right way. Yeah, that way. I'll pull down. Drop that in. That should stop in there like that. Hopefully. Front axles go on there. That looks a bit forward, that, doesn't it, really? Quite know where to, if it's right or wrong. Twist that a bit. So I'm out of shot there a minute, sorry. That should be right there, yeah. Then the back part. That's okay. It's rocking a bit there, isn't it? So I'm just checking it's rocking a little bit there. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. Right. Soupity doopity doo. Push that one in. Push that one in. Push them both in tight. Right, let's just leave that for a second or two. But yeah, everything seems to be okay. Excuse the dog barking. I've got a shed door open. He's attention seeking again. He's laying on a blanket just outside here by the swing. And just bloody bark, bark, bark. He's getting old. Right, okay. I'll leave that on there for a minute or two. And we'll get set up with the light box and we'll see what it looks like. This is what we started with. Sunbeam in. Helmet. Corgi toys. This is what it's like when we started. Right, here we have it. Sunbeam Imp by Corgi. Police vehicle. Turned out quite nice. Opening rear window, folding seats. Got some detail on it. Rear lights. Chrome bumpers. Police signs on the door. Nice clean wheels and tyres. These are, I think these are 12mm tyres. 12mm tyres, should I say. Got the little man in there, look. Yeah, it's quite nice, this one. Quite nice. Let's just shut that down. Look in there, look. There it is. I don't think the light's too big. I was going to use a long word then, obtrusive or something like that, but yeah, get a bit low down shot. Yeah. There we go. Okay, then. That's this week's over and done with. Onwards and upwards on to the next one. Hope you like this one. And I'll see you next week. Bye for now.